Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Juju's Journey, combination of here and home. We are here today because I really tried to be a baddie with a bust down. I did. If anyone watched the video of the installation, we have cut this hair multiple times already. So I'm not sure being a baddie with a bust down is an aspiration or a dream that I should aspire to achieve because failure is imminent. So what did? We went to the hair store. And we got some braid in here, and I'm gonna try to do some very small braids. Hopefully. I be getting lazy though, but I want some small braids that I can keep in my hair from like 6 to 7 weeks. And then the plan is I'm gonna go get it like cut and trim, and then we will decide what we will do from there. I decided that this year I'm gonna be a little bit more versatile with my hairstyles because I realized when I did a 2025 hair recap video, some shorts if you guys want to go watch those, I used to change up my hairstyle a lot more. I need to be a little bit more versatile. I've become lazy. I don't know why. I need to do better for myself, not for anyone else but myself. Anyway, this is the hair. I thought I'd come on here and show it to you guys really quick. I got the 1B in the brand Brua by Sensational. I am going to do a rinse or whatever simply because this brand specifically, I love it. I love it. I love the way the ends are. The ends are always so smooth and silky, but it always itches so much. Braiding hair in general in my head. But lately, for the last like year of me doing braids, or the last like 7-9 months of me doing braids, I've been doing the ACV wash before I put the braids in just to help myself. So I'm gonna do that, and then we are gonna go through the process of doing these small mini braids. ACV wash is mixing apple cider vinegar with water, adding the braid in here and letting it sit for at least an hour, and then rinsing that with some conditioner, and then I usually just end it with just hanging it to dry. So one bundle of the hair did about 4 rows in the back, and this is about how much comes in one bundle of hair. I think it should have went a little bit farther, but I guess I'm just gonna have to see what I can do because that's not even the full width of my head. So I'm literally like, I think the middle is gonna need at least 2, and then the front, it may need 3. Keeps happening. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, like, it's like, does that mean I'm not using enough hair? Because it's like my hair is like essentially like twisting and coming out. I almost want to snip it. It's a split end anyway. You can tell it's a split end. You can tell it's a split end. So I should be justified in cutting it, right? It doesn't want to leave. Y'all do not be like me. The thing is, I know that after these braids, first of all, they are way smaller. I don't know what happened. I had my glasses off when I first started the front, and just so that I could get this area. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 rows of hair already. Who gonna take these out? Because the last time I did my hair small, when I tell you the scissors were just like inching closer and closer to me, like as I was trying to take it out. I'm not rich. I can't pay nobody for these takedown services that people be offering nowadays. So I don't know. I just love the look of small braids, but it's like when it's time for them to come out. Anyways, this is literally half of one of the bundles of hair. So right now I have about 1.5 of the bundles in my head. These might just be some like, what do you call those? Like boneless activity braids.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Let me tell y'all something. I understand why these stylists stay using products to when they're braiding, or why they have now a hyper fixation, or these newer stylists, because I don't know if the older African stylists that's been in business for years depend on braiding products as much anymore because it just makes the look so smooth and flawless compared to what I'm doing now, like working without using the jams and stuff on my scalp. Get that like extra smooth, clean part. It is so hard. My goal for this year is literally to not just this installation, but anytime I do braids in my hair, is to not use as much product as I have been using in the past 2 years, because when it's time to take it out, the product is almost like so drying. It's like my hair is like breaking off, or it's very brittle when I'm taking it out. So with all the moisturizing products that I put in my hair before I even started, and the fact that I'm only using Shine and Jam, when I started braiding my hair back in the day, because I've been braiding my hair for many years, I'm old, I used to use this product more than anything, but I think they like adjusted their formula or something, or over time my scalp has just literally become so sensitive. Like I have to be careful with the braiding hair that I use. Now I have to be careful with the products that I use. I developed where it's like I was getting like the scabs. Like my doctor said I had that like scalp condition where you get like really big like patches of dandruff. I will put it on the screen because it's escaping me right. It's early, y'all. It's escaping me right now. Well, early for me. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's really escaping me. But anyway, I developed like a really bad scalp condition like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, where like I had to start being very careful. So I stopped using like everything that I was using essentially, and started like using all new products. But at the end of the day, I feel like that's the point when my hair no longer flourished in braids. I started paying more attention to what everyone was using on social media and what was being advertised, instead of just sticking to what I know and what I do and how I did what I did. I just feel like that didn't help with the overall health of my hair. So I am gonna try to go back to the basics essentially, and go back to the point where I'm not using as much product or becoming so product heavy while putting the braids in. And the crazy part about it is I don't know if it's the thinness of the hair or the, you know, the smallness of the braids, or just the fact that I literally do not have a lot of product on my braiding hair right now, but it literally feels so light. You know what, let me stop talking shit, because there's literally only like 2 bundles of hair in my head. Not even 2 bundles. My hairstyle before this was a sew-in, and as I was trying to cut the hair out using no mirrors, just my fingers to feel, I cut my hair. I couldn't even figure out where it was. It's right here, but it didn't really, the damage wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It looks like it's all damaged hair anyway, as I suspected. Anyways, update. I started using Camille, Rose, Almond, Jai, Sweet Almond Milk and Honey, Twisted Butter, because my hair is so damaged. There's a lot of flyaways and a lot of there's a lot of breakage. So I can see it. I don't know if it's gonna pick up. I can see it, but only when I look very closely. And I'm suspecting that by the time I apply, y'all, I don't even know if I'm gonna apply mousse at the top of my hair. Like, I'm really trying to not apply too much products. All this talking, we barely got any hair done. But anyway, don't this look like a summit? No, I don't know if you guys can see like the flyaways kind of like happening in the hair a little bit. But I'm gonna start using, first of all, this feels so light on my head. Like, my hair feels so light right now. Like, I keep saying it's crazy, but I keep having to remind myself, like, I barely have any hair in my hair right now. Like, I still have 1/3 of the pack of hair out there still left to put in. I mean, I haven't even put in 1/3 of the hair that I've purchased. But yeah, these are definitely smaller than I thought I was gonna do. That's why pre-parting is my best friend, because when I pre-part, there's no surprises. What I parted is what's gonna be installed. There's no, why do we have so many rows on this side and we not even at the middle? Because usually 6 rows get you to the middle, but let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did a row right here, but there's literally like, there's no hair right here. There's literally nothing. And at first I was literally like, my hair is falling out. But then when I look at my family history, like, all my uncles have this thing where it's like, they have a receded hairline right here. It's like their hairline goes like this. Little cutout, goes back down, then a little cutout, and it goes out. So it's like, if I'm thinking about it, I'm like, on my mother's side of the family, like, that's their hairline. Even my brother has that hairline. So I just think that's just my hairline. Like, look at the grays, y'all. Like, how old do I look? Let me stop asking that question. It's might hurt my feelings.
At 5 in the morning, I wake up to fight for my yearnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. I'm behind, my mind
Okay, I won't lie. My decision to do these braids this size probably it wasn't even my decision. It was an accident. Like, no lie. Like, if you look at the braids in the back of my head compared to the braids in the front of my head right now, the braids in the back of my head are not this size. Like, I should have put my glasses on when I first started doing the front. It's your quick side quest because it's not like we don't have to be at work in less than 48 hours. And knowing that we are a super. Why is the music still playing?
Send me a love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one price that you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way where you cannot see. Man with this system, he cannot pray. I need to find relief. But behind my mind, it runs. All these snaps are double. I need to give up my pain. I need to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need. I really need my love. I need a free mind. I really need.
So this is a little surprising. Right now, I am down to the last bundle of the 6 bundles of braiding here that comes in that package. I'm not done with the front, and if I'm not mistaken, we have quite a bit left in the back. I don't think we're gonna make it. And I think that's because I used more braid in here on this side than on this side. Like, unconsciously, I think I was like grabbing more here as I was working over here, because even as I'm feeling it, like this side feels like lighter. I don't know if that's my imagination, because my imagination works hard on me. I have to figure out on a daily basis what is reality versus my mind playing tricks on me and that inner monologue telling me things that aren't really things. I am not going to look for, it's about 3 o'clock. I don't feel like driving to the hair store that I had to drive to get this here, because the hair store that I know that carries this specific brand of hair is at least 20 to 25 minutes from my house. And I don't feel like going outside. Like, the snowstorm came and I don't feel like doing it. So what I'm gonna do is, once I get back there, I am gonna pre-part the back. For the last 4 rows, that's a lot. For the last 3 or 4 rows, I am going to match them in size to the braids in the front. And then for the rest of it, I'll just continue with the same size. So for me to make sure that works, I'm actually gonna pre-part my hair. Pre-parting really does help, because it has been from about 1:20 to now 3 o'clock. I was able to get all this in that we saw from 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was able to get all this in. Actually, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but for me, it was a good thing. Listen, I braided my hair without all of that product really allows me to see how far up the breakage and the damage of my hair is up my hair shaft, because what do you mean? Like, I got flyaways of my natural hair starting from like all the way up here. Like, I'm literally like, that big chop is looking more like a necessity than not. Like, we're gonna try. We're really gonna try to this year somehow slowly clip it off and not just do a big chop, which I will regret and probably do more damage in the process of growing it back than not, to make sure that my hair, that I'm doing better. I do know that most of it is caused by the fact that my hair was bleached multiple times last year. Just because you put black dye or brown dye on it doesn't mean it's gonna fix the damage. It's just, I don't have to do as much to maintain as far as when I'm putting in like extensions and stuff like that. But y'all, for those that know hair, are these considered micro braids? Like, would you, if you saw me on the streets, would you consider this micro braids? Because I'm literally just like, how did we get here? How did we get here? I think these are literally, yeah, they are smaller than I did my hair when I went to Thailand. And I thought those were majorly small. I'm about to get kicked off of YouTube because y'all not gonna see me again with another hair video for like 2 months. I'm gonna show you guys the pre-parted sections in the back and let you know this is the reason why I usually pre-part my hair before I start, because I walk lopsided, I part lopsided. Like, I cannot draw a straight line to save my life. My hands just naturally be like, Even when I'm walking, like, don't walk next to me. I will walk you into a tree. I am that friend. Anyways, this is what the back is looking like. I am gonna start braiding from the top down simply because I am tired already and I still have the ends to braid out. I am about to go take a 2-hour nap. I should not, because it's damn near 4 o'clock and I have to go to work in the morning. And if I'm taking the train to work, that means I need to be awake by like 5:45 a.m. So that's another reason why I'm braiding from the top down, because if necessary, this will go into a ponytail and I will complete it after work. I might run out of here anyway. That's fine with me because I might need to go to the hair store after work. Y'all, I'm ashy and I just look crazy. Am I really gonna put this on YouTube? Yes, I am, because I have no shame. But yeah, help.
Fine, oh, but get it, watch your love for like it, why not more than, your body, check it, but you're ready, yeah, imade, the ball, see, like, you love it, why now, my lady, that be within the body, I'm a damn easy, baby, and you want to give me control, even want to get out, I'm a make up my eye, I'm a need that.
If we had stuck to the original plan, we wouldn't be here. It would have been the last row on the bottom that didn't have hair. So I just went to my hair stash and I found a bunch of 30, a bunch of 27, a bunch of 4, a bunch of 613, a bunch of M3, 613, 27, 4 mixes, but only this much, 1B. And I think the length is like not the same because this is essentially hitting where the bottom layer of this hits. So we are gonna use it. I think it's 1B. Look how much do you guys see? Y'all see this? This is why I had to stop using the twist and butter and this because it just left the white residue in my hair. With age comes the inability to focus because wow, distracted in like 2.5 seconds. But y'all, I'm loving the bust down black look on me right now. Like, trying to figure out where to cut. I think we're gonna cut this much. Yeah, that seems a little bit more in line. I'm ready to be done. These are some interesting conditions I have to go to work in. Hair not dead. So between hunger and laziness yesterday, I did not finish my hair. I did braid them all the way down though. I went to work today with a ponytail even though I have like a teeny bit left to do. I did go to the hair store and get some more hair because even though I still have a little bit left, I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be enough to finish the hair. I'm gonna show you guys how embarrassing it is because I really could have finished this last night if, you know, the hair was gonna last. It was literally hunger and then laziness because I believe I stopped working on my hair about like 7:40, almost 8 o'clock, or if not 8 o'clock. I didn't go to bed until like 12:30. But in my defense, I was on the couch braiding the ends out. And y'all, I did not dip this hair. And like, it's kind of moving. Like, I'm literally like, the benefits of not having so much products in the hair is it actually flows a little bit. Even before you dip it in hot water. I didn't feel self-conscious about wearing it to work today. But although I would love to, you know, put it up again and wear it tomorrow, I suspect if I don't get it done today, it's not gonna get done for like 2 weeks. That's no. I'm gonna show you guys where I left off. Not that much done. I know someone, you could probably comment below and tell me I'm lazy because the fact of the matter is it definitely was driven by laziness because this is literally probably 12 braids. crazy to me just how flexible this hair is right now, even without being dipped. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, why is it so movable? Like, final countdown. Next time you guys might see me, maybe time for us to dip the hair, because what's left for you to see? I've taught you guys to death. You see what's happening. We got this last little section left. Now let's just do a little hot water dip and do a little montage of us finishing it up. That's all we gotta do. That's all you need, right? So anyways, you guys, thank you for stopping by and watching another one of my videos. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the braids. Are these micro braids? Are they just small box braids? Do I just need to wrap my head around the fact that these are not micros? You just need to, they're small box braids, that's it. But anyways, thank you for stopping by and watching another one of my videos. Comment, like, subscribe. I forget to tell people to subscribe, but subscribe. I've been on YouTube for quite a while now. Don't have a lot of subscribers. And anyways, until next time, thank you.